Hey everybody, it's Derek,
And Lizzie.
and we are back with the Board Game Spotlight Game Night. We are going to play a game that is currently live on Kickstarter and has, I think, about a week left.
Yep.
And we're going to play Earth from Inside Up Games. We had a chance to play this one on TTS.
Yes, and thank you. Oh, wait.
Tell the story.
I love this game. I would have played it on TTS. But thankfully we were able to get a physical copy, and it is, it's a gorgeous game.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. And so I'm so glad that we have a physical copy to show off in the live stream to you guys, because I think you're all going to love it.
Yeah, so the TTS is fine. Like, TTS is fun, right? Like, it's fun, it works. But when Lizzie and I both played this, we both were like, oh my gosh, I want to play the physical version of this game. Like, I need it on the table. And we talked to Connor, who is the publisher of the game, and thankfully, our friends at Man vs. Meeple, David Waybright, he finally gave up his copy.
They relinquished hold of their copy.
They were holding it hostage.
They were.
And so we're glad to be able to
I think we
give
had to
this
send
one.
it back to him, though.
Yeah, what, to David or Connor?
David.
David is probably grief-stricken that he does not have this game anymore. It is really, really good, and we're really excited about this. It is an engine-building game, and one of my favorite parts about this game, like, I love engine building. I think actually you probably like engine building more than I do.
Engine building, I do.
One of my favorite parts about this is there's no negative player interaction, and I like that. Like, I don't mind negative player interaction. However, I would prefer not to use it. So this is perfect for me. I don't like and I know you get really upset if I do something to ruin your plans.
It's true. That's not what I was thinking, though.
Oh, what were you thinking?
There is no downtime because you take an action on every person's turn, so you are constantly engaged and you are always paying attention to what other players are doing because you get to do something.
The
and
follow
that's
action.
my favorite part.
That's fair. I like that there's no negative player interaction. Lizzie loves the no downtime, which
Of
is
all
great.
the things, though, I never would have guessed that that's what you were going to say. When you said that, I was like...
I understand negative player interaction. It doesn't bother me when the game is like a war or a heavy conflict game. But some games, it just feels out of place, right? Like, negative play, like, oh, here's something that's going to mess up your path to victory or whatever. Like
someone ending the game when you're not ready.
Hey, now that's part of the game. So we're going to build out a 4x4 grid square. So 16 total cards. The first person to do so is going to score 7 extra leaf points, which are victory points at the end of the game. We're going to show you the cards. You're going to see a ton of information, but I promise it is not as intense as it looks. I want to say hi to Michael. Hey, what's going on? Oh, and Jean Thomas here from New France, Jack Pro. Thanks for joining us. I believe this game was designed by one of his friends.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, in Canada. So, okay, cool. So let's break this down. What happens? Well, to start the game, we get dealt out a hand of cards, and
So I've already chosen my
I've already
cards.
chosen mine too. So we're going to show them off.
Mine are here.
So what you're going to see here,
And these are all double-sided cards.
they are all double-sided.
So
So
you
I don't
really have
know
4
how
choices.
well you can see that, but you can kind of see it. I don't know if I can blow it up any better. Unfortunately, these cards have a lot of green in them, so the green screen was not going to work tonight. But this is going to tell you your starting hand, then the number of cards you take from your starting hand, and you compost them. Composting, think of it like exiling or destroying the cards, and every card you have in your compost is worth a victory point.
I mean, I wouldn't say
It's not destroying,
but
it's like recycling it.
But
It's like
tucking a
gone.
card.
It's tucking a card. There you go, like in Wingspan.
Yeah,
it's like
that's
tucking
the
a card in
best
Wingspan.
correlation.
That's a great point.
Yeah.
So that's what that is. And it also tells you your starting amount of soil.
Yes.
So it's going to be
we each
important.
have an island, we each have a climate, and we each have an ecosystem.
Yep. Island. So
you can
here's
see
my climate.
I have a yellow and a red action. So when you take the yellow or the red action,
Oh
you
no,
get
Connor's
to do
here.
those special actions. So it's important to pay attention to what you're choosing. And then your ecosystem has like an end game objective that's just for you.
Yep. So we each have an end of the game objective.
So I need to
Mine
get
is
rid
to
of
play
these.
a row of cards with at least a different symbol. So I want different symbols in a row of 4, a column. So a lot of the cards are going to trigger off of columns or rows for end of game scoring. Could you pass me our other 2 end of game scoring cards?
Yeah.
I just want to show those off real quick. We also have global scoring cards. So every mountain, for every 2 mountain habitats, you score 3 points. So that's what, oh man, the art in this is gorgeous. Oh my gosh, is it beautiful. And then for every yellow ability, you score 2 victory points, and this does include wild cards, which you'll know, we'll show off wild cards. You want to put those over there? And then we have, you want to hand me the animals?
I mean, give me a second. Like,
Connor, it's like recycling but better. Oh, like composting. Exactly. It's better, right? So the animals are also double-sided, okay? So there's so many variations. There's so many variables of cards in this game. So this is, we're going to play with mountain lions. So the first person to get 8 cards with a mountain habitat icon will be able to score the topmost
is that mountain
points.
or is that stone?
I think it's mountain.
I think it's stone.
Okay, we'll go with stone. We got squirrels. Everybody loves squirrels. And 9 plants with at least one, or 9 cards with at least a plant on them. We've got rainbow bugs. So the rainbow bugs, again, I'm coming back to those wild abilities. The first person to get 2 cards with wild abilities, which is, you know, what you're seeing there. That's a wild ability. Is going to score first. And then we've got Eagly. I threw this one in there for fans of Peacemaker. You've been watching Peacemaker, got a little Eagly action here. 4 plus plants, each with a 3 or higher height. So that's what the Eagles are. They want trees, right? The Eagles want to hang out in trees. Bob, thanks for joining us tonight. Bob says that playing this will decide his pledge, so make it good. Oh, that's a lot of pressure, bud. It's a lot of pressure there.
I think we can handle it.
Yeah. Oh, Michael says Daytona Bike Week is in full swing. Okay. All right. And I remember talking to Michael before. That is motorcycles, not you know,
not bicycles.
Not bikes, like bicycles. All right. So let's do this. Let's get started.
So you are starting. You are the starting player.
I'm drawing my hand. Do you already have your hand?
I drew 8 cards. I composted 5 of them, so I have 3
So I also
in my
have to
hand.
compost.
There is no hand limit,
1, 2,
so
3,
we
4,
will
5.
have a lot of cards lined up here. So you get a lot of choice. It's really nice.
I swear that I shuffled, but you know we'll roll with it. We'll see how this goes. Okay, sweetness. We are going to dive into it. So you'll notice that there is an action top row. Okay, green lets us plant into our tableau. It also lets us draw cards. Red lets us gain soil, which you'll see the soil. Oh, I guess Lizzie and I both are. This is the soil right here. The soil will help us gain soil and compost cards from the top of the deck, not from our hands. And the blue will let us get plants or soil, or soil. And then yellow is going to let us draw cards and gain trees. So the really cool thing about this is that when you pick one of these actions, you're going to resolve the bottom layer, which is the stronger ability, and every other player at the table gets to take a weaker top action. So I think it's really, really intuitive and works out a lot when you get into it. So let us do this thing. All right. Oh, Michael, good. Blood test went good. All right. Well, I hope that your results come back okay, and that everything's going all right there. All right. I'm gonna go with red. So red is gonna let me take 5 soil and compost the top 2 cards. You're choosing compost,
I'm gonna compost 2 cards. So when
now
you
each of these cards
from the deck, you don't even look at them. You just take 2 cards, put it in your compost.
Each
deck.
of those
You're
cards
never gonna play them.
is worth a victory point.
Yes.
So at the very end of the game, however many cards you composted, it's a 1-to-1 ratio.
Yeah.
So it's nice. That's up to you.
Okay. You don't have. Oh yeah. Red. You don't have. Red
I don't have any
actions?
red
Okay.
actions now. My starting climate is a yellow action.
Okay. I'm gonna go to green. I'm gonna build.
Okay, which means I also get to build. And we're gonna start off with
the brittle prickly pear for 2 soil.
Oh man, oh man, oh man,
And
oh
then I
man.
think I'm also gonna do heather for another 2 soil.
Oh, this is a
So
tough
I
one.
will.
All right, I'm gonna do Canary Island. I mean, look at this. Look, I'm gonna build Canary Island because it's gorgeous. It cost me 7 soil, so we'll pay that.
Here.
So 4
And then
soil.
I'm going to take.
Now, Lizzie, for taking the green action, gets to build 2. I, as a follow, only get to build 1. And I'm going to place that there. Now, when you're building in your tableau, it's not locked in. you have to place new cards adjacent to previously placed cards. But I can move this around. Like if I'm like, oh, I wanted this to be more in the center, like I can freely move this. It's not locked in until you've gone 4 across or 4, high or whatever, that you lose kind of more of the ability to move stuff around. So right now, it's gonna chill right there. And it's given me a yellow action. So in engine building now, when anybody takes the yellow action, not just me, but when the yellow action is taken, I get to resolve this card. And cards are resolved top to bottom, left to right. So like you're reading, you go left to right and then all the way down. You don't get to just choose what triggers when. And that comes into play in sequencing your cards. Exactly. Cool. So I am going to go ahead and choose yellow. So yellow lets me draw 4 cards off the top of the deck and gain 2 trees or 2 trunks. And the trunks are these little pieces. Now, they have upgraded these in the game, and they will actually be pieces that interlock. But for now, we're just going to set those there.
But these work amazingly well.
They do.
Played with them. I had a ton of trees last night, and I did not they did not get in my way at all.
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and compost a card.
Honestly, they were more difficult when we were playing the TTS.
TTS
I was like constantly knocking them over on the TTS. But in person, I'm like, I'm good.
I was struggle busting a little in TTS. I think it's the whole tactile nature, like
and
you
then
have
yellow,
finer motor skills.
Yellow, but I did.
And then I get to draw 2 more cards.
Did do that. So
and there is no hand limit, so you could have a big. Oh, you did. You
I
could have
did.
a big old.
I'm gonna have it in front of me, so you're gonna see a big line of cards.
All right, I chose yellow, so it's your turn. Oh wow!
Okay, I'm gonna choose red. That's gonna give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm gonna compost 2 cards.
Oh, you chose red.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pay attention.
Yeah.
If I choose the red action, I get an additional 2 soil.
I'll take 2 soil off
then
that.
Then over here, I can compost 2 from my hand. I really don't want to do that right now.
Yeah, Bob,
but I also
the downtime in this is literally 0. Like, I mean, unless you're really thinking through, and the more you play this game, the more you're going to get more familiar with the cards, but it's so snappy. Yeah. Like, because when you're looking at a card, and I can show this, and you can even look at the Kickstarter page, so it looks busy, right? But it's actually incredibly simple to understand.
Once you know the symbology,
these symbols
it's so simple.
Are the different climates at the top. This is the cost of soil. This is how the victory points. You can pretty much just ignore the name. I mean, unless there are things that tell you that it needs a bolded name, like Chinese peony. So, like, it would say it needs a specific name or whatever. Or, like,
there's some things where, like, mushrooms will like to be together, so you want to...
Right, so then you're looking at that's a bush symbol or, like, a flower symbol, I believe.
Yeah.
And then this is the number of... Let me see if I can get it here. That's the number of tree stumps that you need. It can go 4 high, and then if you get it 4 high and you cap it off, you score 5 points. That's what the 5 points there is. Then that's the number of plants that it can hold at the very bottom. And then you'll notice that its ability is right there.
And it triggers on all 3 colors.
It triggers on all 3 colors. So it's all pretty straightforward.
Have you taken your action?
I have not. I am going to do that right meow.
Right meow?
Yeah. We're gonna go with... we're also choosing red. So it's gonna give me 5.
Oh,
I'm also choosing red, yeah. So it's gonna give me 5 soil, and I get to compost 2.
Compost 2. I did not choose red action. Can you do that one? Can you do that one? You do get that.
Alright. And now it's back to you. Okay. Michael, he said that women do better with taking his blood. So there you go. Maybe it's a female touch, like nice and easy. I don't know. Light touch.
I don't know. I have weird veins, so it's always a disaster.
You have weird, it's a disaster for you? Yeah.
I have gotten IVs like 4 times in my legs, 3 times, popped out every time.
Yeah.
And kept having to like put it back in, and then this blood, I'm like, ugh. So the 4th time I was like, if you do not tape this down, it will not stay. And they were like, okay, so my hand was like completely covered, but it stayed.
Yeah. Yeah, Connor, you're right. Like there's no so like the only reason there's downtime now is because we're explaining what the cards are doing. But I mean, that's because we want you to know what's happening, and we don't just want you to be like, oh, they're playing cards, they're doing things, and here we go.
Green, 1, 2, 3, 4.
So I get to plant one and draw one. So let's plant.
And I will do.
Yeah, I'll do the Chinese peony. Let's do it. And I'm not sure if I want it to live there or here.
Well, then draw.
1, 2. Okay, so we're gonna go there. I'm gonna pay 4. I'll get that Chinese peony out there, and I draw a card. Okay. I'm also going to. You can do this at any time. I'm playing an event. It can be on your turn or another player's turn. I'm gonna play Steam Vents. Sometimes these have negative costs. Sometimes they don't. And I'm going to go ahead and play this, and it just gives me 2 plants. So I'm just going to go ahead and get 2 plants. So we're going to throw those 2 plants right there.
Okay.
I like to keep the events and use them to compost out of my hand because they're okay, but they're situational. So it's an easy thing for me to just compost.
Yeah, I usually do too.
So, all right, back to me, huh? Let's go with... Let's go... green.
Okay.
So I'm also building 2... That's for that. So I will build that for 2. So I'll show you here. Here's the juniper polytrichomos. I think I said that right. And they all have scientific names. Well, in facts, like there's like little like text, like flavor text you could say for it. So I'm gonna pay 2 for that, and then I will pay.
I like to draw a card.
Man, I'm trying to build up a good amount of like triggers. So then I'll pay 4 for this Western Jack-o'-lantern. So the Western Jack-o'-lantern is a mushroom, and it's another yellow ability. So I am trying to trigger off of a lot of yellow. Is kind of what. Oh, and I just took that with me. Is what I'm building my cards off of. So we'll go here and here. We'll try that. So that shows green. I did not play. My green ability doesn't trigger, so it's back to you.
Okay, I'm going to go yellow.
Okay. So I'm gonna take the two tree trunks. We're gonna build up this Canary Island, which is gonna let me cap it. And if I cap it, it's worth 8 points. Looky there. Let's go.
Okay, if you choose yellow, you get an additional.
I know you can't really see the cap on there, but it's there. It's right here. If you were to, I might be able to pull it up. Let's see if I can do this. It's a new dexterity game. Look at that. Oh, it's green, so the green screen's gonna not pick it up.
To draw a card.
But it's a new dexterity version. Triple points if it doesn't fall. Boom! Triple points. Put it on the board. 24.
No.
Okay. That's fair.
It was impressive, but just get to make up rules as you go.
Yeah, Bob, this is totally... I know the games you enjoy, Bob, and this absolutely is up your wheelhouse. Yeah, for sure. Definitely in your wheelhouse.
Okay.
My turn?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to go red because I need more soil. And that's another thing, too. Like, when Lizzie chooses, like, green, I want to have soil in order to build. I don't want to lose out on that action. And then I get to compost 2 cards. Building up that big old compost stack right now.
Oh, wait, hang on.
That's not bad.
Composting is 2 from here. I was like going to do it
Yeah. Well, it depends. Sometimes there are compost. Yeah, from there. Yeah, the red action is from there. So there are 2 different, like what Lizzie said, you can compost from your hand, and some symbols will tell you to do that. Or there are symbols that will tell you to take it straight from the deck. I'm going to play Hail.
I can compost 2 from my hand. So I will.
So Hail is, again, an action card. Doesn't do anything negative for me. I get to spend 2 plants. And I get to compost 5 cards off the top of the deck. So we're going to go ahead and do that right there. And that goes into my action pile. Oh, hey, the designer's here. What's up, Max? Thank you so much for joining us. Oh, no. I'm so nervous now. Ah!
Okay, breathe.
Okay. I think it's my turn, right?
I think you just went. You chose red.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right.
Cheater.
You're right. No, that's why I actually choose bottom and top. So when I pick, and then when you pick,
well,
I
have my red up there. So
Perfect.
green on the bottom.
So I'll go up here.
I'm going to build this gorgeous rainbow eucalyptus.
Oh, you beat me.
7 to what?
To doing green. I was going to do green on my turn, but now I don't think I need to.
You still can.
But I don't think I need to now.
I didn't stop you.
I don't think I need to now.
He can trigger his rainbow card, but just because you trigger doesn't mean you want to take it all the time.
Yeah.
Because that's giving up a soil or a plant.
Yeah, I do have the ability to, but I don't necessarily... Because plants are worth a victory point. So each plant you give up to activate an ability is losing a victory point. Now, giving up soil, not as bad. But I've purposely not been doing that because I'm not ready to activate it. For me, a lot of these abilities, when you're giving up plants and stuff, need to be really strategic choices. And I need to like set myself up to use them to the best of their ability. So I still have not built a card yet. So I will build soybean. I'm going to put soybean here. Costs me nothing, but it's also worth no victory points. But I can lose a composted card to get 3 plants off a yellow activation. So I'm not sure. I mean, it's no points, and it is going to take up a spot, but that's a really strong, again, it's 1 point for 3 points. That's a really strong yellow activation. And I need to draw a card. And I did not trigger my green event yet. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to yellow. Here we go. Let's trigger things. Pew, 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 pew. First, I'm going to draw my 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to gain 2 stumps. And I'm actually going to place them on the western jack-o'-lantern to finish that off so it immediately gets a cap on it. Okay. And then I can trigger all my yellow. So yellow, I can compost a card from my hand to get 3 plants. We're going to finish the Canary Islands out. I'm going to put 1 here. Now, when you're gaining plants, you can spread them out. They don't all have to go to the same card, and you can move them around. And then I get to draw 2 more cards. Oh my gosh, I'm drowning in cards right now. I love it. I will spend a plant and a soil to get a stump, which immediately caps the soybeans.
Nope, it's 1. So you just put the cap down.
Oh, that's right. You just put a cap down. Thanks. Good call.
Over here.
Good call. No, you're right. You're right. My bad. Because the cap counts as 1, so.
Yeah. Trying to get all those extra points.
I'm not trying to get those extra points. You're
right.
It's
less impressive.
It's not less impressive. I also get to draw a card. I get to draw another card. Again, if you're just watching now, everything triggers top to bottom, left to right. So that's why I'm doing them in this order. And that's why when you are building things out, it matters the sequence in which you're placing the cards. And then I will lose a compost to gain 3 plants. Mm-hmm. And we're going to go 1, 2, and 3. And it's back to you.
I'm going to choose blue.
Hey, first blue action.
I know. 1, 2, 3.
I think I want soil. I mean, soil is really important to building out cards. And I need to look through my hand of cards now because you'll see there's a lot going on. But it's actually really easy to parse because I'm going to look at these cards. I'm going to look at the objectives on the board. I'm going to see what my objective is. And some of it just doesn't even work. So anything I'm not interested in building, I'm just going to set to the side. That way I know I can pull from this stack of cards and just compost it because I don't want it. So that's kind of how I look at it. I also put them on the back of my hand if I want to. But I just keep them separated. That way I can see, oh yeah, I don't really care about that card. That way it's just a faster decision when I need to compost. Sorry, I'm just looking at what I got here.
Well, I have finished my turn.
Yeah, I know.
So.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I'm gonna go green. I'm going green. I'm
Okay.
saving the planet. I'm gonna play shrubland. So shrubland costs me 2 soil. I guess I showed this off. So this is a what do they call this? A habitat or a terrain card. So it's different. It has one of the objectives at the end of the game. And so I will be able to score points based on that. It also has a new green objective now. Every time green is taken, I get a soil. So that's really nice. That's why it's not worth any points, because it does give you in-game objectives, objective points. So that's going to go right here. And the other card I will play is going to be...
Oh, and when I get a green, I get...
Ooh. Ooh, that's neat. I'm gonna need to save up for that one. I haven't seen some of these cards. I mean, I don't know if you can see this, but this deck of cards is ginormous. Look, it's as big as my head. Bigger than my head. It's huge. So there's a lot of cards in there.
Did you just pick it up and... Oh, no.
Did I turn it around? Oh,
I don't know. I think
I'll
they're...
fix it.
Some of them are upside down, some of them aren't. I'm
All
just
right.
being picky.
I'm gonna play the common onion.
Common onion.
The common onion, not the super powered onion or the unique onion. It's just a common one, okay?
My favorite kind.
Yeah, me too. And that's it. Oh, I need to draw 4 and keep 1. Sorry. Hold on. Sorry. I'm over here talking too much.
You are talking
But that
too
decision
much.
was easy for me. And then I also get to trigger this. If I played a train this turn, which I did, I get to draw a card. Okie dokie, let's go.
You done?
Yep,
You
now
sure?
I'm done.
You
Now
good?
I'm done. I'm good.
Okay, I'm going red.
Carry on.
So
Carry
1,
on, my
2,
wayward
3,
son.
4, 5. Compost 2.
Try, I got to keep up with the comments
That
here.
one.
Y'all are...
That one.
I love it.
Okay, red. I can get rid of a soil for 2.
Ooh, I've gone on white water rafting one time. It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. Okay. You chose red, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to take the soil. I really need to get a red action in my tableau. I mean, I
that
have
one?
one, but it's not... Oh, wait, there's one.
2 from my
Yeah, let's do
hand.
that. I will lose a tree to gain 2 plants. So let's roll with
3
that.
soil. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2 cards composted. I can get rid of one of my compost pile to gain 2 cards, which I will.
Oh, that's nice.
Red is my favorite action, and then
Red
I
is
get
really
another
strong.
soil.
Red is
Well,
really
I mean,
strong.
I think it's whatever you build in. And mine,
I know. I love to build around red. It's fun.
I know, but I had the end game where for each red ability
Yeah.
I have, I get 2 extra points. So
Yeah,
I
yeah,
am very red heavy.
That's solid.
Just because of that.
I'm gonna go green again.
Perfect.
So I'm gonna play 2 cards down.
So 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm gonna play
6.
this one here,
Can we?
which is gonna cost me 1.
Okay, so I'm
maxed out on my rows.
Well, I am just now maxing out, and I realize
So, like, I can only go... I mean...
scoot mine. No, you're good. I'm fine.
I know
where
some
you
people
are
like to... For me,
width-wise.
it's just easier to just have them this way and, like, no... I mean, it's
just wanted
really an open book,
you guys
however you want to build it.
See that. I need
And
those
then, look at this.
So I did.
Look at the
7.
painted nettle. Gonna cost me
get
2
1
soil for
card.
that guy.
This
Or
is
that
going
plant,
to
whatever you
be
want to call it. That
1.
thing. And that is my second wild, baby. Give me some rainbow bugs. Please and thank you. I'd love to get some rainbow bugs up in my...
I've not come
area here.
across a second rainbow card. So I'm a little...
That's why when I drew 4, I was like, oh, that's easy.
Oh, yeah.
That's an easy
That makes
pick.
sense.
I also get to trigger this green action to get a soil.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will draw 4, keep 1.
Mm-hmm.
So I like being able to dig for something that's going to play off what I've got.
Mm-hmm.
So I do enjoy that. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's risky. All right, we're going to go with this one. Okay. All right, it's back to you.
Okay. I am going yellow.
Yellow, hooray.
1, 2,
I am going to get 2 trees. So we're going to cap this.
So we're going to go 2 here.
And we're going to cap this.
And then I'm not going to do that. I get to draw a card. And then this says I get to put 1.
Max, thank you again so much
for
being here tonight to hang out with us. That's really cool. I love when the designer is able to make it. And then we've got Connor, the publisher and the designer. I feel so loved.
4 plants with at least 3 on them. 1, 2, 3.
Boo!
4.
You got Eagly first.
I got Eagly first. I haven't watched that show. I don't know what that is.
It's his sidekick. He's an eagle sidekick.
Cute.
Not really. He eats people's eyeballs.
Did that need to be said?
It's true.
I mean, it's fake because it's a show.
I am gonna do. I'm gonna do red. You were finished, right?
Yeah.
Hold on a second. I was not finished because I did not do any of my yellows. Holy cow. I'm over here talking, hanging out. It's okay. This will be fast for me.
Fault, so.
It is my fault. Hold on. Now you just know I'm gonna do red though. Draw 2 cards.
Well, I mean, that doesn't
Gain a stump. Draw a card. Gain a stump. Lose a compost for 3 plants. 1, 2, and 3. And then I'll do this to lose a compost to get a tree trunk, which will top off the painted nestle. And now I will choose red.
Okay. So I'm going to take the 2 cards. Oh, I did not choose red. I can choose, no.
And then I get to compost 2 cards. Those are the 2 that I lost.
So we're going to do that one. There's no way I'm doing that one.
I will...
I don't think I'm getting that one.
Lose this for 2 plants. So we'll put 1 here and 1 here.
2.
Then I will compost 3 cards from my hand. So there's 1, 2, and 3 cards. And then I will lose a composted card to gain a stump. You go there. Okay. That was it for me.
Okay.
It's a 4x4, so I can do 1 level here and 1 level here. So just trying to play that out in my head here.
Okay. My turn?
Yeah. Oh, that's so good. Ooh, could I? Where can that fit well?
So, 1, 2, 3 for this one, because my trees cost 1 less.
Oh, you did green. Sorry.
Yep. And then 5, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
4, 5.
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna play my mixed forest.
4.
So this mixed forest is gonna cost me 4 soil, and it has a compost 2 ability when green is played, and yeah, it's gonna be nice. It's also gonna trigger my green ability up there. So I'm gonna put it at the end of my order. That way it can trigger. And then I'm gonna draw a card. I'm gonna draw another card off of my island. I'm gonna gain a soil off of the shrubland. Then we'll come down here and I will get to compost 2 cards from my hand. So I will get rid of I'll compost that one. And this one. Okay. So I'm gonna go red. We're gonna do red. I'm gonna get 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna get 5 soil. And then I'm gonna compost 2 cards from the deck.
2 from my hand.
And then going down the line. I don't feel like activating that. I will activate this. I will lose a tree to gain 2 plants. I'm going to put those 2 plants here. Then I will get to compost 3 cards from my hand. So 1, 2, and 3. So 3 composted cards. And that's it.
Okay. I'm going to do blue.
Ooh, going to blue. Okay.
1, 2, 3.
I'm actually going to take the plants.
4, 5.
I'll go with the plants here. Finish that guy out. Look at all those plants, man.
Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
love
7, 8, 9. 9 plants with at least 1.
Bob said, "Take that back, Lizzie. Eagly's real."
Oops.
Sorry, I just saw the comments.
I didn't say he wasn't real. I
Yeah, I
just
know.
don't know
You
who
don't
he
know who it is. Yeah.
I don't know him.
I don't know you.
So we're just gonna. Did you see what I did?
What'd you do?
Squirrel.
No! You got the squirrels right
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
now? Get out of here!
Well, you have not seen like any of your actions,
on.
so I don't know what you're doing over there.
Come
I need to get rid of the
on!
soil to gain.
I wanted the squirrels, dude. You know what? Fine. Let me do my blue stuff for each one in this row. So that's going to be 2. So I get 3, actually. So I get 3 plants. So this one says I get a plant for each of the moss in the row, and I have 1, 2, 3 moss, so I get 3 plants.
Okay.
And I get to distribute
That
those
checks
as
out.
I see fit. And then
As
I'm
he
not
sees
going to do
fit.
that. You know what? Fine. Freaking going green so that I can get squirrels somehow. I don't know how. I'm going to do it. But the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to play this mountain laurel. I'm doing green so you can pay for things.
Green.
Because the mountain laurel looks pretty. Here, I'll show it off so you can see it. Look how gorgeous it is. Look how pretty it is. Can't believe you got squirrels, man.
Yes, you can.
Oh, man. Goodness.
Oh, man.
Francois Xavier, this is a brain burner. Definitely. Definitely. There's so many, like, I mean, we're not even scraping the surface. When you look at, what, like over 200 cards in the deck, I think I want to say when I was reading the rule book, and the combinations and the math that Max has gone through, like meticulous detail. Like, for instance, actually, if I can show you, so this card, for instance, literally says 19% of the cards in the deck. I don't know if you can read this, but 19% will work with this card. It's not going to focus. But there's a 19%. It's incredible, the meticulous detail that was put into this game. I still have to build another. So.
Okay, to draw a card.
5. Go here. Or do I want to go here? No, we're going to go up here for this one. And then I get to draw 4, keep 1. I like that one. And then I get to trigger my green abilities, which is to gain a soil. And then I get to compost 2 cards from my hand. So we go and compost. No, I like that one.
You can do an event at any time.
Yep. On your turn or another player's.
Well, I think I'm going to do this event and just get to compost 2 cards from the deck.
Okay. That's just 2 cards. Okay. Got it. Cool. Yeah, it's your turn.
You sure?
I think so.
Okay, I'm going to go blue. 1, 2.
I'm going to get 2
3, 4.
soil.
5, 6.
Greg says
2
math
soil.
isn't hard. Listen, Greg, I don't know if you've watched a lot of live streams with me. Math is difficult.
It's a lot of pressure.
Math is tough for me. Math gets harder when you're in the moment and you're live and something's happening and you're like, okay, like you've ever seen that gif of like, like you're just like on your fingers and I don't know, I'm just like staring off to the distance and all this Pythagorean formulas are floating in my face.
I don't know where you got Pythagorean from.
I don't know, it
That
just came to
was,
it came to my brain.
Impressive.
Came to my brain. I remember seeing it somewhere, probably in a commercial.
+1 soil. -1 soil for 3
Yes. Okay, you know what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You frickin' squirrels. Get on my earth. Oh man, I really
can't
chucked
reach
that
that.
thing.
I don't know what you were
I
doing.
was trying to see if it would like fit.
Okay.
There we go. There we go.
I was doing something and you distracted me 1, 2.
Yeah, I did. That's my mind games I'm trying to play. Distraction. Again, triggering my moss.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. All right, back to me, right, babe?
Yes.
I'm gonna go red. Oh, I mean, I'm gonna do something else.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna be able to do something no matter
I'm
what.
kidding, I'm doing red. I was just changing it based on what you said. Francois wants to know how many games were required. I mean, this is our third game, and I already feel like after the second game, like
I feel after the first game,
I mean, honestly, even the first game, like you pick it up. I mean, your mileage is going to vary based on like how familiar you are with like icon heavy games, but for sure, after my second game, I was like, I got this. Like, it makes sense. It's all intuitive. You know, like in the moment, you can look at a card and you can be like, you know what information to look for. So if I have a card in my hand and I'm trying to build out a certain engine, like I can completely just disregard some information on the card and know exactly what I'm looking for. A lot of times it's the number of soil and the number of victory points you're going to get because you do want to score points off planting. And then the second thing is looking at like what color it triggers off of. So, you know, that's that. So hold on. I have not done any of my red actions yet. I'm just over here yapping.
Oh my goodness.
What's up?
I have not found another rainbow card.
Good. Go get a rainbow card.
Rude.
So good. So good.
Running
Keep
out
it
of
up.
time.
Keep it up, babe. I like it. 1, 2, 3. And then I can get rid of one of these to get 3 plants. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. And then it is your turn. I'm down to 2 cards in my hand. So I feel like I need to take a yellow action.
This would pass. I chose green. That bounced right in. That
you did green?
Perfect. Yeah.
Oh, that works for me.
So this is going to give me...
Choose 5.
The mountain lion.
No! I was getting ready to do the mountain lion. Are you kidding? Is this a joke?
Doesn't matter. If you do on the same turn as me, it's my turn, so I get to go first.
This is a bad joke.
We talked about that last time.
This is a bad joke.
I don't care if it's a bad joke. Came out in my favor.
I don't like this joke. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I only had 6 anyways, but I just like to be dramatic. Then I get 5 plants. I'm gonna need more plants. You have more plants over there?
There's some up there.
Okay, because I'm using so many plants right now. 3.
Yeah.
No, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't
you
do it.
First.
Don't you do it. I needed first on more stuff, and you're just over there like.
That's your problem.
I'm gonna get it all. You know what? You know what? You fell into my trap card. Tropical storm. Woo! It's only gonna affect me.
It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't affect me. I don't know what you're like.
I'm gonna get rid of 2 stumps to get 4 plants. That's what I call efficiency.
Did you take a green action?
What? No, you took the green action.
I know you don't always announce what you're doing, so
I
I
haven't
don't know
taken
if
my
you're still on
turn
my
yet.
turn or if you're.
I haven't even done my other triggers. Like I didn't get a soil from that green thing. I didn't compost 2 cards from my hand, even though I only have 1, and I'm not going to do that. But I'll do one of them. Sure, why not? You know, it is what it is. I have no cards in hand. Look at that magic. Woo! I'm going to yellow because I need to draw cards so bad. 2, 3, 4. Get 2 tree stumps, which are the 2 tree stumps that got blown away by that hurricane.
Soil 4.
Something like that.
2, so I can cap this one.
We're gonna do that.
Do this one. So we're doing yellow.
And then I get to trigger all of my yellow, activate all my yellow cards. So I will discard,
this one.
compost a card for 3. I'm gonna get more green cubes. I was not expecting to run out of green cubes, but this game, I'm just going heavy plants, man. Heavy plants. 3. And then I can draw 2 more cards. That's good. Then I can gain one of those. I can draw a card and gain another. Then I can lose a compost for 3 plants, but I don't need to do that. 4 plants with at least 3. 1, 2, 3. I've got eagle. So that is it for my yellow actions, I think. Yeah, that's it for my yellow actions. So I need to look at my hand and see what kind of ridiculousness I got going on here. Oh, that's nice.
You started.
Yeah, so what's your point? Don't be evil. Do not be evil. You're gonna be evil. You're gonna do me. You're gonna do it like that. You're unbelievable. Unbelievable. You can build 2 things. Oh, this is. I
can't.
I don't even have words. I am so. Oh my goodness, you're evil. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. You beat me. You're gonna get those 7 extra points. I wasn't ready for this. Oh.
So I've gotten the 2.
Hold on,
so
I have to figure this
rainbow.
out.
I can draw one.
Rainbow. Give me the rainbow.
4 cards.
Whatever. I'm playing black raspberries
triggers,
because I'm hungry. There's some black raspberries for you. Look at them.
This guy off.
Look at those things. Goodness.
I mean, I can keep
ridiculous.
one of these. It doesn't really matter.
I cannot believe that she did this to me.
I mean, I just was looking, and I was
feel
play. And then I was
betrayed.
like, oh, another turn. And then I was like, no,
I feel betrayed. Can you get the knife sticking out of my back right now? Okay. Oh, you're sorry. Okay.
I did not intentionally
I'm just teasing. I was well, look. No,
just
look. Honestly, though, look. I was only 1 card away.
Yeah.
It's not a big deal. I was just hoping to get a couple more. I really wanted to get this thick boy. Yeah, I wanted to get my composting up more, and I only scored 3 of the 4, and you got 4, and you got 7 extra points. This is going to be a bloodbath, folks. Okay. Lizzie is so good at these games, and I try my best, and she's just like a robot.
Thanks.
I meant that in a great, that was a compliment, even though it probably didn't come across that way as a compliment. I guess we're gonna have points. I guess we're gonna do this thing. I'm gonna pull up again. If you know us, we're pulling up the end game. Oh, do you have a piece of paper and a pen? Oh, I do. God bless.
There's a lot of things.
There's a lot of math happening here. So we're gonna go step by step. I have the rule book pulled up. That way we know that we're not missing anything.
Also using a calculator.
No, we have to do math while juggling in everything. So.
Well, people are watching. Okay, you ready?
You got a calculator? Because I don't have one.
I have one on my
phone. I got my brain.
We were using my phone calculator.
All right.
Okay, you ready? Where are we
starting? So we're going to start with just the base cards.
So just the plants.
Just the plants numbers, okay?
So I will.
So
you go first?
I'll go first. Okay. 2, 3. I'm sorry. So are you going to do? Okay. 2 plus. I got it. You just want me to.
You're not anything. You're just giving me numbers.
2, 1, 2, 2, 1.
Oh. Okay.
1, 1, 1, 4, 5, 9. Sorry, not 9. It was a 4. Hold on a second.
No, we had to start at the beginning because I don't trust you. Go backwards. Okay, 5.
4. 4.
No, 5 plus 4. 9.
Okay. Plus 4.
Okay.
Plus 2. 1, 1, 4, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1.
Okay, so that is 30 points.
Okay. Woohoo! 30 points.
Painful. Okay. So I have 1, 2, 1.
Oh,
7,
hey, Greg, I'm not cheating
4,
on purpose.
2, 5.
If I was cheating on purpose, I would win.
2.
They're not going to win.
2.
Hey, I got a 5-point card in there with these Indian oysters, Connor. Look at them.
So I have 33.
Look at those oysters. 5 pointers for that, baby.
Okay. So we've done the base cards.
All right.
What's next?
Next, we're going to do base victory points from events. So if you lose any or gain any, I just have all 0 effect.
I have all 0 as well.
Nothing happens.
Don't! What is wrong with you?
I was trying to knock over your tree and it didn't work. Then we're going to add up. They are sturdy, and they're going to be even sturdier in the game when they stack. I mean, look at this. Like,
Okay.
they're not moving. I'm just shaking the table. It's an earthquake! Compost pile.
Okay. 1 per card in your composter. We can count those by ourselves. I think we can handle this. Three again.
36.
Okay.
36 in the pile.
Which means that we are tied.
We are tied until you win off the freaking mountain lions. Then you get a point per plant. Although I got a butt ton of plants over here. I'm like an herb witch. I got so many plants.
Okay. I was thinking trees. Okay, so you can count them up and then just tell me.
Okay.
No, hang on.
$46. No, Max. We did not count up, or Connor, we did not count these points. I missed this one, so an extra 1 for me. And
Okay.
you've got an extra
Well, you
6.
have
Just 1.
1, okay.
And you have an extra 6.
Yeah.
So thank you
Just
for
add
that.
those
I did
in.
forget about that. You do get to score off of that.
That's good.
Now we're gonna add up a victory point for growth.
So
If
there.
it's capped, it's extra points. So do you want to do mine first?
Yeah.
All right. So 8 plus 3 plus 5 plus 3.
So you have 19 there. Okay, I have.
I love how pretty this looks on the table, by the way.
9 plus
awesome.
3 plus 1 plus 2 plus 6 plus 3 plus 4.
You have so many freaking
plus
trees,
2
man.
Plus
ridiculous.
7 plus 6 plus
You gotta
5.
take a picture of this
So I
before
have
we ruin it.
48.
Because it's really pretty. I want to get a picture
Yeah,
of
the
how
top-down
awesome
view
your...
does not, because like this
The top-down view does not
5
show it off
tall,
as
this
well,
one is
honestly.
4.
But that's just how we have to
4.
stream.
Yeah.
So, pardon me while I take a picture. Because it's awesome.
Thank you.
This game really wants you to just take pictures.
So you went plant heavy, I went tree heavy.
Yeah.
So I think that will kind of balance.
Hey, either
it
way,
out.
we're helping the earth. But, victory points for terrain cards.
So I have 3, 6, 9.
What? Oh, sure.
3 for every tree in this column. I have 3 trees.
Well, yeah, you tell us how you
fine.
scored first. Okay.
That's it.
That's the only one? What
That's
about
the
that
only
one? That's a terrain
not
card.
in my
Yeah,
tableau.
but it still counts. That is your tableau. You count it. Just count it now.
That's BP for many ecosystem objectives. That's an ecosystem.
It is? Oh,
It
that is
literally says
ecosystem.
ecosystem
Okay,
on
so
it.
sorry, my terrains. My terrain card is right here. So 3 for every mushroom. I have 1 mushroom, so that's 3 points.
Mm-hmm.
And then this one is 3 for every adjacent moss. So that's 1, 2. So that's 6 more points. You got that?
So you got 9?
So I have 9. Yes, 9 points.
Okay. Okay, what's next?
Now we're gonna do victory points from leaf tokens placed on flora. So up there.
So I have.
So I have. I don't know.
Okay, hang on. I have 15 plus 15 plus 15.
Yeah, you're gonna have
plus
to add that up.
11. So I have 56. And you have 11 plus.
Greg, this is gonna be
11
close. I
plus
really thought Lizzie
15.
was gonna kill me. So this is where she might take a substantial lead. We're gonna see. Hey, what's going on, Isaac? Thanks for dropping in. You're a little late, bud.
Now we have a.
Okay, so you got my points as well for that?
Yes.
Okay. So now we go to ecosystems.
Okay.
So my ecosystem says I want 5 I get 5 points for a row of 4 cards where they have a different habitat. So I have 1, 2, I have 2, so I have 10 points off that.
Okay. We're going to do each ecosystem.
Yeah.
So I had 2 per red. I had 12.
You have 12 red
1,
cards.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous.
And
You
then-
just got the hat flip.
Up here we have 2 per yellow. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's 16.
I am just in awe.
How many do you have?
I don't know.
1, 2,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
14.
Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 7.
Okay, and then 3 per mountain. So,
No, 3 for every 2 mountains.
oh, okay. So let's count on months. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have
3.
4.
So I have 9.
So you have 9 and I have
9.
12.
Yeah.
Okay. I think that's everything, right?
Isaac's not too late to see Lizzie get the W. Dude, get out of here. Get out of here,
Yeah,
Isaac. Hey, Toby's here. What's up, man? Good to see you. I miss seeing you at Tantrum Con. I really wish I could have been there this year. Next year, we really hope that we'll be able to make it.
We should be able to.
Wait, is there more though, babe? I think that's it, right?
And
it says, in case of a tie, the victory goes to the player whose name is Derek. If Derek loses, he wins anyways. I'm really glad Connor put that in there.
211 points.
I don't know if that's good.
That's
211, is that decent?
I think that's really good. Considering when we first played, it was like the low 100.
Okay, but let's see what you score. I think you've got 240. I don't have any mountains on my climates. Did you add your mount? We don't have any mountains on our climate cards. These are the climate cards I've got.
How many did you say?
I just have a water, and I've got a water and a sun, and Lizzie doesn't have any mountains from those either.
No, I didn't. How many was your guess?
I said 250.
256.
Oh my goodness.
So.
Well done. Well
can't really see. I
done.
have horrible handwriting.
Oh,
but...
you can't really see that. Well, that's why we put it on the card cam. Good job. No, that was actually really solid. And even though I've yet to win this game, every time I play it, I enjoy it. I haven't won. No.
Well, I guess the first time we played Connor,
the first time was a learning game, but it doesn't matter if I've won or not because every time I play it, I enjoy it because of all the different puzzles. I mean, look at all the cards we went through, and we still have this deck of cards that we never even saw. Mm-hmm. Now, granted, this is a 2-player game, so if you're playing 5, you probably will get through the deck. But that doesn't mean that you'll see all the cards.
And,
so there's just so much to do. And this is easily probably one of the prettiest geographic games I've played.
I was thinking, like, it hit
you know
me
what I
during
mean?
the game. This is like...
It's like playing National Geographic, the game.
This is like a gamer's version of Wingspan. The engine building.
Yeah, I didn't think about that.
It literally hit me while playing this. This is like...
It's a step up from Wingspan.
For the gamers that are like, oh, like Wingspan's okay, it's a little light for me. This.
Yeah.
Way crunchier.
I didn't think about that.
You still have the player involvement, but it's every turn. You still have the card. I mean, it's not really tucking.
It's not tucking, but it's still similar. Yeah.
Uses
it's the
for
gamer's
the card.
Wingspan.
It's still the same. I mean, that's bird heavy, but this is like all nature.
There's some bird somewhere. Sure, there's a bird here.
Yeah, there's
probably a bird hanging out
right
in this.
there.
There's a bird there. There's probably one hanging out in the canary.
That like coming during the game, but I feel like this is a crunchier, heavier.
It definitely is a crunchier game for sure.
So if you have people that like Wingspan and they're like looking
this would
for
be
something
a hit.
new,
this would be a hit.
I think this would be very easy to take them to this one.
Yep, I definitely agree with that.
I love it. It's fantastic. If you
I'm in for the base game, and I got to get those play mats. If you've seen the play mats, they're like, so it's an actual like mat that fits all your cards, and it has a full not really a panoramic, but just it's a picture.
It's a picture.
Like a picture. Oh my gosh, no, on the front.
Well, I mean,
where you place the cards, and it's so pretty. I love it.
It'll be the background to your tablet.
I love it.
I can put the pen down.
I love it.
Okay. So anyway, this is on Kickstarter. I believe it ends next Tuesday, so you still have time.
Yep,
if you have not pledged yet, if you are in for $1 and you weren't sure, go back it, go up the pledge, because this game is fantastic. And you'll notice we didn't knock over any trees, and these are just like the stacking ones when you had the interlocking ones. I know there was some concern about that.
Oh, meh.
Not a concern at all.
I
mean, this one is 5 high.
That's a 5 high. I threw a card at it, and
it
it didn't even fall over. I was impressed. Like, I'm gonna see if I can even pick this up and just see what happens. Can I like turn this into another dexterity game?
I guess.
Oh, there it goes. Oh my goodness, look at that.
It's sliding, but it didn't.
Look at that. There it is. Look at that. That is how strong this tree is.
You lost the roof, but...
anyways, we hope that this playthrough has given you an idea of what to expect from Earth. We hope that you can make a more informed decision on if it's going to be a game that's for you or not, because that's why we do this. We do this to have fun, and we do it that way you can see it played out and see if it's something you're going to enjoy.
So thank you so much for joining us. We will catch you next week with the LMA live stream.
All right. See you, everybody.
Bye.
Happy gaming.